Hello, everybody. I've decided to make me a notebook that holds journaling supplies so that when I go full-time in the ministry and we're on the road in a camper, or wherever we get to go on the road with, I'll have a great place to put everything and be able to have it all organized. I've just taken a cereal box and an old poster board that we use for something else. It has writing on the other side. I wanted it kind of looks orange. Let me see if I can get my other light on. It's not orange, it's pink. Let's see how this looks. It's either orange or reddish, but it's really hot pink. Sorry, guys. Use your imagination. Anyway, so I have a little pocket here already. I fold it over and I stapled it. And then I have another pocket here on the outside where I can put large pieces of cardstock or whatever. And then, whoopsie, I have stuff everywhere, so I'm trying to make this. No, sir. Sorry, I had to stop my kids from turning off the video. Now I'm going to make an elastic binding here for whatever pages I put. Hopefully that's what I need. I'm not sure what I need, but I'm just experimenting. Where'd my elastic go? Here it is. All this elastic I got from the Dollar Tree. And what I was planning on doing is put me a nice strip of hot glue and adding my piece of elastic and then cutting it to size and doing the same thing on the other side. And it's probably going to get cold before I actually lay it down. That's okay, I'll just reheat it. Okay, now I need it to be tight. So I am going to pull it, then cut it. Okay, now I know what size I need all the way across. Bam. Maybe I need an assistant. Assistant Nora, could you come over and cut my strips for me?
Yeah, sure.
The same size right there. Almost cut me. Now that my hand is stuck to the glue. No, just kidding. I'll put a little bit more glue there. Great. Now we need to cut it. Assistant. Got my fingers away from it this time. Learn my lesson. Okay. Oh, another assistant's coming by. Uh-oh, I think it moved. No moving. Did I put? Okay. Can y'all see anything that's going on? Ooh, I hope so. Okay, we're going to heat up that glue. It's getting cold again. Put it in. Okay. Now see if I can get a better angle on the camera. What is getting all over the place? I don't know. Probably the hot glue gun gunk. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now I have another assistant over at the computer watching for chat. And that's Assistant Lodi. Go ahead and cut. And you probably can't see a thing right now. Hurry up and cut so they can see what happened. Okay. Can y'all see? Oh. Okay. See, this is what I got so far. Let's see if we can get our camera to see it. I don't really like the camera here as much as I like my phone, but they won't let me do lives without doing it this way, since I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So here for the first time, please subscribe. I need your help. Okay, so I'm gonna put some more on. I'm gonna put a dab of glue on the top. Okay, time for cutting. Assistant Nora. I'm just gonna hold these all together so you can get the right size. There we go.
What are you making?
I'm making a craft supply holder. Put it on there.
What's this gonna be?
That's the other side. You'll see. This holds the pages in.
Oh.
I was gonna use some page protectors, but my son went to the store and couldn't find any. I guess they don't sell them at the dollar store we have here in our town. Maybe I'll make a second book to hold it with the page protectors. Can you see what I am doing? Okay, we're adding it. All right. This don't work. Don't worry, I'll delete the video. Almost everything I do is an experiment, so you'll have to bear with me. Okay. Okay. That's probably enough of these. I am going to... No, it looks like we need one more. And I'll have my assistant cut it this time. All right. First, we heat up the glue. And we put it in. Cover it up. All right. Cut it. You can't see what she's doing, so let's move it up so you can see. This is annoying, I'm sure. You still can't see. There we go. Scissors. Scissors are in the room. Okay, we got it. See, this is the little pack that I got from the Dollar Tree. We don't have a Dollar Tree in our town. So sad. Okay.
We got rid of it.
All right, now we got that like this. And we're going to get the other piece of cardstock.
And we're going to glue them all on.
We're going to glue them all on, that's right. Easy breezy, we just got to get them in order. You know?
How?
It don't hurt. If you leave it for a little bit, it don't hurt. And also,
Looks like it would hurt, but I don't think it does.
This is kind of difficult. Maybe I am going to take it. Can you see it now? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna put it on my place here, and then I'll show you what I did. Just a minute. Just trying to hold it on while I'm doing it. Now you can see. Okay. So I got that on. Now I'm going to go to the next one. Oops, it's already dried. Got to heat it up again. I'll just put more glue. I'm tired of heating it up. Okay. Bam. Next, number 4. Bam. If you made it in different colors, it'd be easy to see where you were. I just used the same because it was quicker. And the next one, I like my Miss Piggy voice. There's that. Oh, it didn't work. Nobody likes my Miss Piggy voice. Actually, I heard that voice somewhere else other than Miss Piggy. Maybe it's what is that cook's name? She's like, oh, I know, Julia Childs. She has a funny voice like that. I'll have to let y'all hear Julia Childs someday, kids. It's hilarious. At least I think it's hilarious. She's a great cook, though. You can tell. She just has the funniest voice. She talks like this, sort of. I can't make it just right, but it's funny. Yeah, I sound more like Miss Piggy than Julia Childs. I have to listen to her longer, so I'm gonna get hers mastered. Uh-oh, I lost one. It got away from me. And if it's too long, you can always chop it off at the end. Okay, we're getting it. Y'all can always, if you're watching playback, fast forward over all this weird stuff that I'm doing. Okay, so that's what I do when I'm watching craft videos, unless I'm just like doing crafts while I'm watching. I'll just let it go. Anywho, can you see? Can you see? Cutting off that excess. Now what we do is we turn it over. This is the chance to see if this is actually going to work. And then we're going to stretch it and put it into place one at a time. I don't know if my hot glue is going to hold it. We will see. Let it get good and glued. And then I'm going to flip it so they can see in the picture. Ooh, got another assistant. Somebody has come to the rescue. Somebody, do you think it's going to work? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, he's holding that side. I'm going to glue quickly. May not have been quick enough. We will see. I'm going to go ahead and put more glue. Did you hear that? Glue sounds. Uh-oh, one didn't make it. But we can fix it, hopefully. Not, I'll just glue it right there. We will see. Okay, I'm gonna stick my nozzle up and under here. Squish in some glue. And burn myself. It's pretty good. Well, this one won't be good until I get it up in there. Well, this is a notebook. If you're just joining me, it's a notebook. It's going to be a notebook It has lots of pockets to hold your junk journaling or crafting supplies while you're out on either vacation or traveling. Maybe you have a husband that travels for his job and you are along for the trip. Or maybe you're the one that's traveling for a job and you have a hobby of making crafts. Well, for us, it will be, we're in evangelism, so that is the reason I am making one. You don't want to get bored. When you get bored, you tend to, the devil comes along and he wants you to get depressed on top of being bored. So the Bible says, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with all thy might. That's what I like to do. Now look at that. You think it's going to work? Maybe. And I put more glue up in here just to be sure. Bam. One time, we were going to be missionaries. Now, I didn't have any crafting things to do. And like I said, the boredom set in and the depression set in. So, look out for that monster. Always have something to do on hand. Okay, we got that taken care of. Now, let's try it out by putting something in there. We need some pages. Or maybe we can just do this and see if it's going to work. So far, it looks like it might work. It is still in the phase of trying it out to see if it will work. I need to glue down these sides here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. I'll get used to this camera. It's going to take me a while. Maybe I just put an X marks the spot right here. So I'll know where to put my stuff at. So you can see. Now you couldn't do this with tape because that would be bad. It would not hold. I know that. Yeah, if you had some supery dupery industrial tape, maybe. Okay. Now, what I want to do is take big old pages. I don't know where I'm going to get these big pages, and put them in there. Go get me some paper from the computer. Quickly.
Okay.
Assistant, I need paper from the computer. Paper from the computer.
Okay.
Okay, so I do have one thing that I wanted to put in there already, but I don't know how it's going to work with these things. Maybe I could just glue it in, like so. Glue it in, like so. I think that'll work. But it doesn't bust the bag. Hopefully not. Nope. I think it worked. You gotta do it quick though. See, now it has this bag, little baggie with a Ziploc. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna have a piece of paper, and what I want 2 pieces. What I want is to be able to put it through and have 2 like you do in your junk journal, 1 on each side. But I think I'm gonna have to cut it just a little bit shorter because I didn't make these long enough. unfortunately. I'm gonna grab my scissors. You could cut it off with a guillotine cutter or any kind of cutter too, but I'm just doing the scissors to make it quick for y'all. So I don't have to go grab my cutter. Okay, and then you take your, oh, okay, we're gonna scoot it up so y'all can see. Then you can take, so you got these 2 computer papers, printer papers, and then I'm gonna take some tape like this, or you can take some washi, or you can take, what else do I have? I had some really pretty duct tape. That would be good too. Wherever it went. I just had it. Ugh, I hate when I know where things went. Okay, so we'll go with this. It's not going to be as pretty, but I can stamp it or something later. Anyway, you take your paper and join it with the tape. And if you're in a hurry like me, because you just want to get this done, you probably make a mistake. And so you have to put more tape on. That's okay. Actually, I think it worked. I'm going to put some on the back just to make it really good. Is everybody still seeing me good?
Yeah.
It's kind of a big picture. Ooh, I moved the camera. Amazing. Okay. Now, you take this piece of paper and you put it in one of the rubber bandy thingies, elastics. Or you can put several of these papers in there. And then you can make your pocket with another piece of paper. You got another piece of paper?
I'll put it this way.
That's fine. Okay, so you want another piece of paper on top of that for a pocket. And you can do your pockets in lots of different ways. I'm going to do mine this way, I think. Cut it. And you can just use scrap supplies for this. I've got tons of scraps. And I'm just going to hot glue it, because hot glue is good for pockets. I use them all the time for my pockets. But you could, if you want to make it super fancy and everything, you could go to your sewing machine, sew it in, and all that. Okay, and then I'm going to take my little circle punch and make it into a nice envelope-y looking pocket. Have a thumb place for it. Bam. It's not as big as I need it to be, is it? Oh well, it's there. So now I can either label it what I want to go here or whatever. Do you have any more paper?
And scrap paper.
Scrap paper, whatever. I've got all kinds of scrap paper I can go back and decorate with. I could just put some cardstock from what I just got in the mail today and make it a glue book and a craft supply holding book. So that would be cool. So it's be artsy. And it's all it takes. Just bam, get rid of a bunch of your extra stuff you saved to use. And bam, it's reinforced. It's cute. Because you want everything to stay in and not make a hole with this kind of weak paper that you're putting on here. And then you could have an extra pocket within a pocket too. Do.
Kind of covers up the thumb.
Now we can always put the thumb thing in again. Not a big deal. Oh, there's just so many ways you can make this kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to put my thumb thing back in. I just covered it. And bam. Ah, didn't line up. Oh well.
Kind of looks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could put that there.
Yeah, that would look cool.
Okay, bam. We have 2 pockets now. They're not the prettiest, but hey, they'll get prettier as they go. 1 pocket. Oops, it's coming apart. We gotta get more glue. But I've got tons of glue sticks now. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. My sweater kept hooking onto my camera stand. Sorry about that. Anyhow, there goes that. Wipe off your glue. Anyway, I think you've got the idea. Maybe I'll make another flip through of this later. So I hope you got the idea of what you can do. What I'm going to do anyway. You can do it different. But there's 2 pockets. 1, 2. Nice. And then I'm going to put something on this side. And then I will turn off the video. But I thought you could see what I do on the next page too. See if I can find any cool stuff to add. Here's something. I love these shade books and stuff. Curtains and shade. They have some cool pictures. All right, now this one's going to go this direction. Where it closes at this end and opens at the other. It's pretty hot. Okay. And I'm almost done with this video because lots of people are getting antsy around here. They're probably going to come disturb my picture, my video. But here's this, and then we will be done. And I will put it in the book so you can see how it looks in the book. Lovely. You can put 1, 2, 3. I might put an extra one here too. I don't know. There's going to be plenty of room to put my crafting supplies, hopefully. Then the little tiny things, I think I'm going to add some more Ziplocs. I think I have some small ones. I could stick another Ziploc block on top of this. So that would be cool. Thank you for watching. See y'all later.